Well, speaking of the dishonest media, MSNBC has a rare moment of clarity. Joe Scarborough over there stunning everyone, stabbing Adam Schiff in the back with a brutal reality check. Yes, Adam.
Guy Benson summed up this week by calling it a long month. And if you perhaps had a few other things to do, then enjoy the hour-by-hour developments of the Ukraine inquiry. We'll take you back. Here you go.
Where?
They're so loud I can't hear anything you said, but it is great to see you.
I'm just saying nice things.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, man. And thanks to you at home for joining us this hour. I have to say, I'm sorry that I took last night off. Honestly, given everything that is...
Hello, everyone. I'm Tanya Rivero. Thank you for joining us. The White House was subpoenaed Friday by House Democrats as part of their impeachment investigation of President Trump. 3 House committees are requesting documents related to the impeachment inquiry against the president. The administration has 2 weeks to comply. Lawmakers also requested new documents from Vice President Mike Pence. They want him to provide information related to his contacts with Ukraine. Meanwhile, the president spent Friday defending his actions at the center of the controversy. Mr. Trump asserted his request for Ukraine to look into Joe Biden had nothing to do with politics. As a reminder, it is illegal for a person to receive anything of value from a foreign national in connection with a U.S. election. The president's comments come the same day the inspector general at the center of the controversy appeared on Capitol Hill. Michael Atkinson handled the whistleblower complaint. He met with lawmakers behind closed doors. As Democrats gather more information, Weijia Jiang has more on how the White House is preparing for the battle.
I don't care about Biden's campaign.
President Trump today was adamant there's one reason he asked Ukraine to investigate the Biden family and claimed it was not political.
And I think I have an obligation to do it, probably a duty to do it. Corruption. We are looking for corruption.
But the president could not name a corruption investigation he has asked a foreign government to launch that didn't involve political rivals.
We would have to look.
Democrats.
White House responding to the subpoenas.
Good morning, Christy and Boris. Well, right now they have 2 weeks to comply, so we don't know whether or not they're going to. So far, we've only gotten a press statement from the press secretary that just says that these subpoenas change nothing, and of course blames Democrats, saying they're not doing anything. But this really shows that this investigation is ramping up on Capitol Hill. This subpoena comes after a letter that was issued by the 3 committees that are conducting this investigation that was sent to Vice President Pence requesting more documents from him, saying that they had an interest in any role he might have played in communicating messages or the president's views to Ukraine. Now, I do want to note one thing here. Before they even issued this subpoena, the White House was considering sending out a note, sending a note to Speaker Pelosi that said that they didn't have to comply with this investigation because it wasn't a real impeachment investigation, citing the fact that there hadn't been a House vote yet. So we'll keep our eyes out for that. They said it could come as early as Monday, but as you said, President Trump is doubling down. He is calling this investigation a witch hunt, and he is blaming Democrats.
And you know better than anybody, for the last 3 years, Democrat lawmakers, their deep state cronies, the fake news media, they've been colluding in their effort to overturn the presidential election. 63 million people voted, and to nullify the votes of the American people. And many African American people voted for Trump.
Now we heard from...
To impeach or not to impeach? That is the question. Should have been a philosopher. Think of the impeachment battle like this, as a giant meteor hurtling toward the planet. So, let's hop aboard this speeding meteor. Come on, it'll be fun. We start here with 5 impeachment stories from the week that was in just 30 seconds. Number 1, Senate Republicans said they would have no choice but to hold a trial if the House impeaches Donald Trump. Number 2, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo admits he was on the infamous July call with Trump and the Ukrainian president. Number 3, former U.S. Special Envoy to Ukraine Kurt Volker testifies on Capitol Hill. Number 4, The New York Times reports Adam Schiff knew about the whistleblower's accusations before the formal complaint was filed. And number 5, Donald Trump tells reporters he thinks the Ukrainians and the Chinese should be looking into the Bidens. This week, my guest is Dana Bash. She's CNN's chief political correspondent, and she's covered literally everything in politics, from Capitol Hill to the campaign trail and back. Here we go.